Welcome to Prehistoric Survival Stories. Don't forget to subscribe. In the heart of a world unruled by men, two early humans run for their lives, prey in a jungle of giants. But the jungle's hunger is blind. The hunter now finds a greater prize. Nature devours without mercy. Strength against strength, life against life. But survival is never solitary. A tribe rises from fear to fight for flesh. Every heartbeat is war, between beast, earth, and the fragile will to live. Victory and death share the same breath. Tonight, they feast on the fallen. For the first humans, survival was the only law, and the jungle never forgave.
In this ancient dawn, survival was never enough. Every bite of food meant another battle, and trust was a luxury no one could afford. When hunger ruled the mind, even bloodlines turned to enemies. The struggle for meat became a war for survival. In the age before mercy, fire was the only friend they knew, and even it could turn against them.
Attack! For the tribe! We must eat! The storm that changed everything. The birth of fire. This is fire. Oh, amazing. For the tribe, for survival.
In the shadow of death, courage became instinct. Fire was no longer their tool, it was their roar.
They were not the strongest, nor the smartest, but they endured. And from their struggle, humanity was born.
Rise of the hunter!
With time, instinct turned into wisdom. They learned to plan, to strike with purpose, not as beasts, but as hunters.
We light these fires to mark our paths, to find each other in the vastness.
And to share our stories under the same sky.
They walked beyond the edge of the world. Step by step, the earth became their map, and every horizon, their destiny. As they spread, so did conflict, hunger for land, fear of others, and the first wars of mankind began, carved in stone and blood. They had learned to love, to protect, to dream. From survival came emotion, from fear came hope. This was the dawn of humanity.
Masters of fire, masters of life. Hunt! They are there!
We attack now!
Yes, together!
With stone and will, they built their future. Each tool a promise that knowledge could conquer nature. They no longer ran from the wild, they ruled it. Predators became prey, and the hunted became the hunters of history.
And so, from dust and danger, came destiny.
They found music in motion, rhythm in survival. For the first time,
when worlds collided, fear was born, but so was peace. From difference came, even in destruction, they carried creation. Fire, once feared, now led them to new worlds. They braved ice and oblivion, guided not by sight, but by hope. Their footprints became history beneath frozen skies. From wandering souls came unity. They built more than shelters, they built belonging. When they could not explain the thunder, they called it gods. In fear, they found faith. In mystery, meaning. Peace could not hold forever. Hunger, pride, and fear ignited their first wars, battles that shaped the instinct of mankind. With every stone laid, they defied the wild. The builders of tomorrow began to rise, crafting order from chaos. They had conquered beasts and storms. But curiosity, that was their truest weapon. They discovered the power of patience, Leos, to plant, to wait, to grow. Rivers became lifelines, bringing food, travel, and trade. Where water flowed among many, one began to lead. Wisdom replaced brute strength claimed, and the age of leadership was born. They began to shape the world, not just to live in it, but to remember. Every carving a story, every stone a voice through time. From unity came power. From power, kingdoms. And from dust and dreams, they bent fire to their will once more, shaping earth into power. Bronze and flame became the bones of a new world.
They no longer fought to survive, they fought to conquer. Every battle was a promise.
Across rivers, deserts, and seas, they traded not just goods but ideas. With every journey, the worlds. They captured thought in symbol and silence in ink. Words became bridges, connecting the dead. Power found a throne, order found a crown, and for the first time, man ruled not the land, but each other.
In a world ruled by teeth and claws, every sunrise meant a new test of survival. Silence was their shield, but fear their greatest enemy. When death came hunting, courage was born from desperation.
Fire became their miracle, a weapon, a light, and a voice of power in the dark.
In the heart of chaos, they learned unity, for only together could they defy extinction.